are German, and they immigrated here from Russia and for the agriculture, and they built this house with their own two hands. They came here for sugar beets and sheep. You're welcome to come inside. And it originally stood at Shields and Harmony Road. This is a sugar beet. It lives in the ground. Obviously, it has a leafy top where I'm holding it.
And it's that big, huh?
Yeah.
I've heard about extracting sugar from beets.
Yeah.
What a process, but look, they're as big as watermelons.
Yep, and then when they pull it out, they cut the leaves off with this and then process it, however that may be. As you'll notice, there's electricity and plaster around here. In 1936, the Smith family bought this and plastered and put in electricity. But you can still see the bones of the house if you come to this back room. Originally, it was just a log cabin, and then when they came, they added little wood plats and plastered over it.
Oh, cool.
The bedrooms were upstairs. We can't go there, unfortunately. And when the Smith family bought it, they called that place Bird Alley because two windows were broken, so birds would just be continuously flying through it. So, yeah.
Cool, cool. Where would the stairwell be?
Huge.
Oh, the stairwell
Lots.
is right here. That cabinet right there is just a cupboard under the stair.
Ah,
And that sort of little niche back there is the pantry.
cool.
You might notice that cane covered in ribbons. That is a Russian wedding cane. It's how they would invite people back in the olden days. If you could come, you'd tie a ribbon around it.
Oh, that's
Former
cool.
RSVP, right?
That's cool. Oh, this is a really cool fireplace or heating system. Got a map, picture of Abe Lincoln, small little piano.
But that's okay, because when the women come, you guys are gonna be really good dancers, and then I'll have company. And so she welcomed all the women that came, and she's part of the reason why they have, that you'll notice a church on like every corner. She would make deals with the ministers when they were here, coming, or whether they were building the church, they could stay in her hotels for free and things like that. So she welcomed them all and tried to get them to stay. She was very, she was a temperance person, you know, she was no alcohol, it was a dry town, and it's the reason why Fort Collins was dry for the longest time, it was until the 60s.
The military was here?
Well, see, she got active in forming the town after that. So, the fort closed in, I think, 1868.
You know, it's chunks of coal.
1869.
Wow.
Sure.
And maybe
Yes,
late
that is.
1868, and then by those so early in those slingers and the saloons and everything, this was a very safe town, and women would come here.
What?
And
That was their washing
they would
machine
be safe, and
technology.
she would
Oh,
always
yeah.
welcome the women. Sometimes, you know, if they needed help or their husband was bad or whatever, she put them up in a hotel. One wagon load of this family came, and the father had died along the way as they were coming across the prairie, and the family got here and they didn't know what they were gonna do, and so she said, well, just stay here until, you decide what you're gonna do, and I think they rode back home and they got money to fund themselves to go back, back east, but, she let them stay with her for, no charge, and, she just always protected the women.
They're out here living this life, and look at their clothes. They're
Yeah,
huge, they're
she
pressed,
was
they're
a pistol,
flounced,
and she wanted
spotless.